Hello, my name is Abdurrahim Zinohi. Welcome to my overview of Emirates Airline. Emirates traces its history back to 1959 when the Dubai government established DNATA to provide ground handling services at Dubai International Airport. The Emirates was incorporated with limited liability by Emir decree issued by Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum as the national airline for the Emirates of Dubai in 1985. In the following year, the company acquired traffic rights into Amman, Jordan, Colombo, Sri Lanka, Cairo, Egypt, and Dhaka, Bangladesh. During 2010, Emirates ordered 30 Boeing 777 valued at $9.1 billion. Emirates and JetBlue Airways partnered to offer new global connections. Emirates and Virgin America partnered to offer enhanced connections to the West Coast gateways. Emirates is the operator of Emirates Airlines, a commercial air transport provider owned by the Investment Corporation of Dubai, a government of Dubai entity. It provides scheduled passenger and air cargo services to about 142 destination cities. The company has operations across Middle East, Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia Pacific regions. It's headquartered in Dubai and employed 52,000 people in 2014. The company recorded a net profit of $885 million in 2014. The airline business segment offers commercial air transportation services, including passenger and cargo services. It is one of the major airlines in the Middle East, mainly involved in the provision of commercial air transportation services. In 2014, the company carried 44 million passengers. During the year, the company operated a fleet of 217 aircraft, which comprise Boeing and Airbus models, including the Boeing B777 and the Airbus A330. Emirates has built up a strong brand name as a leader in the aviation industry, particularly in terms of service excellence and its very rapid growth. The airline was voted Airline of the Year in 2013. The award has been given based on recognition on its commitment to safety and operational excellence, customer service, and financial condition, including a 25-year consecutive annual profit. The established network carriers in Europe and Australia, such as Air France, British Airways, Lufthansa, perceive Emirates' strategic decision to reposition itself as a global carrier as a major threat because it enables air travelers to bypass traditional airline hubs such as London Heathrow, Paris CDG, and Frankfurt on their way between Europe, North America, and Asia, Australia by changing flights in Dubai instead. The global airlines industry has taken off over the past 5 years. Airlines have exhibited positive growth since 2010. The industry revenue recorded about $272 billion, which is an annual growth of 3.1%. As unemployment has declined in developed economies and disposable income has risen in emerging economies, vacation and discretionary travel spending has increased. In addition, the number of business travelers who usually pay a premium for tickets has increased over the past 5 years as corporate profit has risen, which has bolstered business travel budget. Over the 5 years to 2020, passenger numbers are expected to rise as income levels increase worldwide and business spending ramps up. Travelers from fast-growing emerging economies will especially benefit the industry. According to the International Air Transportation Association, China has the fastest growing major domestic market. However, the Middle East has the highest growth of international passenger traffic over the past decade. In 2015, Middle Eastern carriers account for 5% of total passenger traffic according to IATA. The Asia region, which includes North Asia, South Asia, India, Central Asia, generates about 33% of revenue. Strong economic growth in this region is fueling demand for air travel as wealth increases. The company enjoys a strong brand value among customers. The company estimates Emirates brand value in 2014 improved to $5.5 billion from $4.1 billion in 2013, a 34% increase. Thus, the company's strong market position in major airline markets and its strong brand value gives it a significant edge over its peers and competitors. The company's operations are spread across diverse markets. The revenues of the company are diversified across all the geographic regions in which it operates. The diversified presence and evenly spread revenue base ensures that the company does not rely on any one market for a majority of its revenues, and this is in return substantially reduces its business risk in a highly volatile aviation industry. Emirates has evolved into a large-scale transport and tourism operator with numerous segments under the umbrella of Emirates. Apart from providing air transport services through Emirates Airlines, the company also offers associated services through divisions and associate companies. The company has three business segments: airline, in-flight catering, and all other. The Emirates Airline offers passenger transportation services through its fleet of 217 aircraft and offers cargo transportation through its freight division, Sky Cargo. The in-flight catering segment offers in-flight catering and is institutional catering services. The all other segment includes wholesale and retail operations of customer goods, food and beverage, and hotel operations. Thus, a broad portfolio of services helps Emirates realize cost efficiency and also provides diversified source of revenue. The company has two major weaknesses: a heavy debt burden and a state subsidies. Emirates has a substantial level on, of indebtedness. As of 2014, its long-term borrowings and lease liabilities reached $10 billion. Heavy debt obligations make it more difficult for Emirates to pay principal and interest with respect to its debt obligation. It requires the company to dedicate a substantial portion of its cash flow from operations of interest, principal, and lease payments. It also reduces the company's ability to use cash flow to fund working capital and other general corporate requirements. In addition, reduction in operating cash margin would also limit Emirates' flexibility in planning and in reacting to changes in business and industry. The second weakness is that Emirates has been involved in certain disputes related to unfair competitive practices, including state subsidies, in the recent past. For instance, in March 2015, certain allegations were made by US Airlines and unions against Emirates Airlines, stating that it had grown unfairly with the help of state subsidies. Emirates Airlines consistently denied that benefit unfairly from state subsidies. The outcome of this dispute is awaited. Hence, such disputes could damage the brand image of the company in the marketplace. The global tourism industry is booming, which could boost the demand for company services. According to the World Tourism Organization, the number of international tourists reached a 1.138 billion in 2014, 51 million more than in 2013, with an increase of 4.7%. In addition, the decline in the global oil prices is expected to further lower transport costs and boost economic growth by lifting purchasing power and private demand in oil importing economies. The global air freight sector recovered in 2014 after a period of declines in 2012 and 2013. The sector is expected to slowly increase in value and volume terms over the next 5 years. Emirates Sky Cargo is one of the largest international air freight airlines by revenue ton kilometer. Also, Emirates has been expanding its network to several new destinations. which is expected to enhance its revenue generation avenues. For instance, in January 2015, the company launched two new A380 services to European destinations, Düsseldorf and Madrid. Furthermore, during August 2014, Emirates added Abuja at the 26th destination in Africa and the 144th worldwide network. In the same month, the company added a second daily flight to Morocco and started daily non-stop flight to Chicago. Therefore, the growing global network is expected to expand the passenger traffic volume, thus enabling to enhance its revenues and market share. However, intense competition and price discounting could minimize operating margins. The airline industry is highly competitive. The principal competitive factors in the airline industry are fares, customer service, routes served, flight schedules, type of aircraft, and reputation. Price competition between airlines occurs through price discounting, fare matching, increased capacity, targeted sale promotions, and frequent flyer travel initiatives. Also, the airline industry is highly regulated. Airlines are subject to extensive regulatory and legal compliance requirements that result in significant costs. In addition to those threats, consolidation in the airline industry would impact the operations and financial condition. The global airline industry has undergone substantial consolidation and is heading for more because of the global recession. For instance, in 2013, American Airlines and US Airways merged together to create one of the largest airlines in the world. Market segmentation has been obviously defined: legacy airlines, low cost and budget airlines. As luxury and legacy airline, Emirates has determined its focused differentiation, targeting at sophisticated customers and business travelers. Industry markets have become apparently segmented. Boosting budget airlines have attracted passengers, especially when customers become more price sensitive. This requires Emirates to reconsider strategic development direction. Emirates Airlines have a mixed fleet in their product portfolio, like the Boeing wide-body aircraft and the Airbuses. As it maintains a highly competitive streak, the company has ordered the delivery of biggest airplanes. Its products also include consistent and excellent services that have paved the way for rapid growth and revenues. In order to render qualitative services, Emirates Airlines has maintained both professional and personal approach toward its customers. It became the first supplier personalized videos in all the classes of the aircrafts, the first to provide showers on the flights and even private suite in the flights. The company provides its passengers services like first class services, business class services, and economy class services. The first class is for passengers who like to travel with all the possible comforts, like comfortable seats that can be converted into flat beds, minibar, storage facility for privacy and security reasons, and private suites. The seats in the business class compromises of hinged headrests, partitions for privacy purposes, message functions, USB ports, and sockets for laptops. Entertainment options are also available on ICE system. An overhead light and a radiant light is provided at every seat. The economy class is appropriate for all the passengers. The seats are of standard size with adjustable headrests, option of entertainment and power outlets for laptops. In order to occupy the position of global transporter, the airlines has used its strategic hub locations to maximum benefits. The position of Dubai is such that it paves the way for strategic routes linking east and west, resulting in direct flights. Emirates Airlines have also introduced many new flight routes that are short and have proved to be advantageous for both the company and the passengers. Emirates have been able to penetrate new markets because of its increasing size of fleets. The distribution strategy of Emirates Airlines include allocating and distributing tickets to travel agents and tour operators. It also has an official website for rendering various services like information about the incoming and outgoing flights, changes in the flight schedules, buying of flight tickets, cancellation of tickets, information about current discounts and packages offered by the airlines. As Dubai is the major link between East and West, the company has been able to serve low-cost tickets to its customers in comparison with the other airlines. The company has taken the help of shortest available routes and offered its customers direct flights to many destinations at very reasonable rates. Due to its direct flights, it has been able to maintain an effective pricing policy, as the customers are able to save because of less stopovers. As Emirates has been able to hire low-cost laborers, it has automatically been able to cut the costing on its fares. This low-cost pricing strategy provides them with a strong advantage over their competitors in certain routes and helps in generating revenues because of the volume of passengers. Emirates has also adopted the strategy of dynamic pricing. This helps in the management of seat capacity on every airplane in order to get the highest available price for every seat. This results in flexible prices of the seats. The pricing policy of the company is diversified to suit and cater to the needs of different sections of the society, it also uses the premium pricing policy for its distinguished customers who demand exclusive, luxurious, and high-class services. The luxury class of Emirates is world-renowned, and only the elite are able to travel from this class. Emirates Airlines have launched a successful promotional campaign for its airlines. Its slogan is very apt in nature. Fly Emirates, keep discovering. The vision of the company is on building and maintaining its position of global leaders in the aviation industry. And for this, they have taken calculated risks without hampering their excellent and above par services. Emirates Airlines believe in offering special discounts on airfares at off-seasons to gain more passengers. They have adopted both traditional and modern marketing strategies to attract different sections of customers. In order to reach a diverse segment of customers, advertisements have been placed in magazines, newspapers, billboards, radios, television, and websites. They also sponsored various events and programs like 2011 and 2015 ICC Cricket World Cup. They are also the official sponsors of football club Arsenal. The company also launched a special but limited package for the kids as part of their promotional activities. The package allowed the parents to travel with their kids aged under 16. The tickets are free of charge for the kids when traveling with a paying adult. The Emirates Airline Foundation is committed in providing aid to deserving countries at difficult times. It is a non-profit entity that delivers charitable aids during natural disasters and tragedies. Emirates has built up its brand image significantly within the last 2 decades. It positions itself as a leader in luxury service. More customers have become loyal and chosen Emirates when traveling from the Middle East and Europe because of high quality products, innovation, and excellent service. Emirates is differentiated as a luxury airline where advanced technology and skilled staff are the main drivers for success. For more differentiation, Emirates has an exclusive terminal at Dubai International Airport built at a cost of 4.5 billion. Emirates has proven to be a successful company exploiting the elite market segment with high profitability.